Are the 49ers contenders or pretenders?
Oh, man.
That's a hard
Gosh, this one's a tough one. It is a really tough one because I agree with the comment that was just made that we're going to find out like who this team really is after Sunday. I might go with my heart on this one, but I'm going to go with contenders just because I laid out that no team really has separated themselves. The Cardinals right now are probably the best, but even they have their own issues. And I feel like the 49ers at this moment in time are extremely healthy. And that's part of that luck playing on your side. Again, we're looking at the Vikings. This is basically a playoff game, Grant, like right here coming up. And we're going to talk about that later. But they've got 3 of their 4 starting defensive linemen out for this game. That's luck. Like, that's huge. So I got to say, just by proxy and that there is no legit, like, hey, this is the team, I got to say that they're contenders.
Okay, before I give my answer, let me ask you a question. Let me answer this question with a question because it's my show.
Okay.
Jesse, do you think are the Raiders contenders or pretenders? The Raiders.
Pretenders. I'm going to go pretenders.
I would agree. The Raiders are pretenders. Do you know what the Raiders record is right now?
5-5, probably.
Yeah. And like, so I'm just saying, like, there's always recency bias in sports. The Niners have won 3 of 4. Sure. The Raiders have lost 3 in a row. And the Niners are better than the Raiders. I'm not saying the Niners are worse than the Raiders, but it's kind of funny how perception is. The Niners have just beat Jacksonville and the Rams, who kind of beat themselves and who they always beat. And you're like, all right, well, I'm feeling good about the Niners right now. I'm feeling really good about the Niners right now. But I mean, they have the same exact record as the Raiders, who no one takes seriously. So
right.
I gotta say pretenders, and don't be mad at me, Niner fans, but best case scenario, they're a wild card team. And then as a West Coast wild card team, it's tough because the trips, it's road game after road game after road game. And I know the Niners almost pulled it off in 2013. They went to Carolina, which was cross country. Then they went to Green Bay, which was far. And then they went up to Seattle, which isn't too far, and they almost pulled it off, but they didn't. It's a lot of flying. You know, that's why the Niners go to Youngstown and West Virginia to avoid that. And you can't in these. So usually as a West Coast wildcard team, it's just you're a pretender. No offense. But let's be specific on the Niners. Like Jimmy Garoppolo taking up 13.4% of the cap. This secondary, I mean, I don't know. Probably a pretender.
They for sure, if they make the playoffs, they have the worst quarterback out of all those teams. That's a big deal.
The worst secondary, man. I mean, not the worst corners. You can go to town on K1. You can go to town on Norman. I like Mosley, but that's 2 out of the 3.
Yeah.
You don't even know if Chark's going to be healthy week to week. Sorry, Jaquaski. He's good though.
Well, since you put me together, that's what I call that. You put me together there with the question. I'm going to push back a little bit, right? Because the Raiders, the difference is the Raiders are a dumpster fire off the field.
And
that's a big difference, right?
That was like a straw man argument. It wasn't really.
They're trending this way, and the Niners are trending this way.
No, that's true. That is true. But I'm still gonna say pretenders. But they do like. They have potential, man. I have potential. Yeah. Honestly, if they could somehow get Trey Lance, I'm sorry. I'm going to stick to this forever. But look what they're asking Jimmy to do. They're like, hey, line up in the shotgun and hand off. Oh, I know someone else who could do that. Really? He could actually help the run. Have you guys been watching Philly recently? I'm going to talk about Philly in a second, but have you watched Philly recently?
Yeah.
They're using Jalen Hurts exactly how the Niners could be using Lance, and their run game is going crazy right now, and that's why they're winning. That's why they're winning. So the Niners have a good run game. Imagine if it was freaking Lance and Debo doing the zone. Can you imagine?
It's 40. Okay, give them 40 runs, 45 runs in a game and 20 passes. That's the exact game plan you want for a rookie.
Handing off. Trey could do that.
And he has the extra dynamic.
It's like slowly they're getting their best players in the right spots. Like, oh, you got Ayuk in the game. Okay. You got Debo at running back. Okay. Maybe you could get your first round pick in a quarterback? If we're just handing off and throwing 19 times a game, I don't know. What are we thinking? I don't know. What are we doing? I'm just saying it could happen. And if that happens, I wouldn't write the Niners off. I wouldn't write them off. Although it's kind of tough to ask your 21-year-old. We're going down tangents. I'm sorry.